Today's trader tip, I want to talk about going home flat. I think it's very important particularly when you're starting out your career, but even if it's established career, sometimes we have a tendency to forget or lean one way or another based on the trends in the marketplace that we feel maybe a little overconfident about, and sometimes it can get us into trouble. It's gotten me into trouble many times over the years where I've led with an expectation going into the next day where I had probably maybe a little more risk on than I should have had on, and therefore I've also had to deal with that dynamic as we see the markets continue to be very volatile. And when you see the markets gyrating around as they have been the last month or so, particularly with the headline risk that we see from a day-to-day basis, where the markets have a tendency to start trending one way and you think, all right, this is going to be a continuation, I'm okay to go home leaning one way, maybe a little long, maybe a little short, and then we get some headline overnight or into the beginning of the trading session that completely reverses the market sentiment, changes the narrative. And if you don't have your risk parameters established, and particularly if you go home hoping that maybe tomorrow the trend will reverse or the trend will continue, and not having much control over how you manage that when the markets aren't open, then that has a tendency to get at least me into trouble in the past. And hopefully it's something that you can learn from now that we're seeing this volatility pick up in the marketplace. Certainly think about that in your trading technique, as maintaining a flat to neutral structure on a day-to-day basis so you're able to trade with a clear mind once the market's open for the trade daily session.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.